Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you about your enemy and their intentions. Okay, so when the enemy tells you that they don't care, you shouldn't care either about them. Okay, so when they come to you and asking for forgiveness, do not forgive them because they already told you they don't care. When they're attacking you, they're putting you through the ringer. Uh, I've been attacked, since 2015, 2014, rather, and and when I confront my enemy, telling them, you know, to lay it off and to go to oblivious, to get f off, whatever, they tell me they don't care, you know. So they're proactively working to annoy you and to aggravate you and to trying to control you, and tell you yet tell you they don't care. Okay, why would you care? Just ask yourself this question. Your forgiveness, it should not be at their own terms. It should be at your own term. When you feel like forgiving somebody, but nobody can make you forgive anybody. Okay, they can ask for it, but it's up to me to decide whether I want to forgive a person or not. Okay, in the Holy Quran, forgiveness and al-maghdirah, meaning you forgive when you can, when you're able to. You know what I'm saying? I know, Christianity, they do a lot of teaching on, I forgive your enemy, pray for your enemy, or whatever. No, I am not going to pray for my enemy, and I'm not going to forgive my enemy. I will pray against my enemy, and I will pray for justice. Okay? So you do a prayer. This is my advice to you. Take it or leave it. You all have free will. Okay? But I want you to be strong and do not let the enemy manipulate you. They'll ask you to forgive them. They ask you to forgive them because they are manipulative little C-U-U-N-T. That word. That what they are. Okay? They are manipulative, and I'm not going to forgive somebody's asking me to forgive them. I would have forgave them if they wouldn't put my mom in a grave or my brother in a wheelchair. Okay? Then I would have been so forgiving, But you put my brother for almost 8 years plus in a wheelchair, and you put my mom in a grave. I don't think so. Now if you lay me, a red rug, with rubies and diamond, I'm not gonna forgive these people. I have no intention to forgive them because I want justice to be served. You understand? I want the Creator of all things to rain on His justice on their heads. And that's what I want. That would give me closure. If they told me today, we'll give you billions and billions of dollars for forgiveness, I would reject that. You give me justice, I'll take it. Okay? I want that. Keep your billions, and give me justice. That I think would give me closure. You know what I mean? If you give me closure, and I will feel great about it. You understand? Because it's not about money. We're gonna die without, you're not gonna take your money with you when you die. You know what I mean? Did we come with money? We were born with money? No. You die with money? No. Okay? So why would I care something that I'm gonna leave behind? In a matter of fact, let's talk about money. They stole money from me, intellectual properties and stuff. Being on this program, did you know that? Let me break it down for you. Being in this program is been endorsed by a lot of countries to experiment on us. These people made, billions billions for illegal human experimentation. Okay? So why would I take their pocket change? Give me the billions that you made from all these countries, from all. I don't mean like, don't give me half, give me all of it. Okay? You don't deserve it. Why would you deserve it? We're the one who's been experimented on. You pay these people, pay your scientists, psychologists, witches and wizards from the government money. But I am not gonna allow you to take that money and give me pocket change when you get sued in court. Okay? And a matter of fact, all the wealth you stole from me, I will not take it back. I swear to God. I'll tell you something here. I swear to God, and across my heart, I hope to die today. You know, so I'm walking the street, and today, okay, I will not take a dime from them. After I was treated the way I was treated, how I been mocked, humiliated, and made fun of, you know what I mean, for pain, for putting me in hospitals, I've been to a few hospitals, not just one. So for the chaos and pain and agony you have put me through, you know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden you want to ask for forgiveness. No, I don't think so. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work at your own terms. You don't care. I don't care. Justice will be served. That's what I want. That would give me closure. I wanted to see you guys, made an example of in publicly. I want public scene, public trial, and I want all these people sitting on top to come on record named, not unnamed. I don't want no fall guy. I don't want anybody to take a fall for these people. I want these people to be exposed. That will give me closure. I don't want no dime. Don't give me dime. But I want these people to be made an example of, and to go through the same pain, so the same treatment that I have received. Okay? From my mother being put in a grave, my brother being put in a wheelchair, from my sister being attacked, all of that, everything that was experimented on me, to be given to these people. You know what I'm saying? But if it's not going to be served in this earth, it will be served in heavens. I'm going to ask the creator of all things to give me justice on heavenly court. And that's what it matters. So these people acting like high, godly, and almighty, and they do not care. You will care. You will care when justice is gonna when justice is gonna be served by the creator on your sorry ass. Excuse me, my French. But anyhow, you'll be sorry then. Okay? Have your money save you then. Okay? Acting like you're still attacking me when I'm talking about somebody. I'm talking about that the people who put me in this program. I want to talk about something. The people who put me in this program, initially I thought it was one person. Honestly, I thought it was one person who had that money back in, Calgary, Alberta. Who, gave money to University of Calgary. I thought there were two, and then I looked online the other day. There's two of them, the two brothers. Could you believe that shit? Excuse my French again. And could you believe that? There's like two of them that got half fucking. Excuse me, guys. I'm just angry. But anyhow, two of them that got half to freaking hurt. Two of them. It's like God have to open his slithering on their sorry ass. Okay? There are two of them. You know what I mean? Wow. God have his work cut out for him. But I look at them. They're like nearly dead. They're like old. They're like in their like one foot in a grave and one, still lingering around on earth. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? She just, I want something horrible to happen to them. I want them to suffer. But I want them not to die instantly. I want them, I don't want them to die instantly. I want them to suffer through it years and years. You know what I'm saying? That's, I think, would be fair for me. You understand? And that will be justice. Okay? And, and you know what? I'm going to talk about something else also. Sorry, a little bit random, but I'm a little bit annoyed about what's going on, what I have encountered in my life since 2015. Okay? And when I was being targeted, okay, when I was attacked in Calgary, Alberta, I was living in 35 Erin Green Place, ERIN Green Place, Southeast 35. That's my house number. So I owned that place, and I was living there, and I was being targeted by my neighbors, by that community, and they all got together with the University of Calgary and Royal University to cause me pain by breaking laws. They come into my house at night when I'm sleeping. My alarm goes off. My car being damaged, keyed, and my, you know, ruining my engine by putting all this sort of particles, following me around the city. Anyhow, before all of that took place, I used to go. When I was initially targeted, I was still telling my neighbor to fuck off because at the time I didn't know what targeting program is. I did not go to anybody's house and violate them. Okay? I did not go to anybody's house and violate them. They came into my house, violate me. They go into my lawn, they go into my back. They go open my back gate. They let my dog stray in the city. I had to go find my dogs where they went because somebody opened the back gate where my garden was. And so a lot of things were happening, but you're not supposed to go to open somebody's gates. This is somebody else's property. You're trespassing into somebody's property. Anyhow, when I was these things happening to me, I used to go to this like hilly area facing the city, like because it's not far away from where I live. And I used to I sit in this hilly area where you can view the city. You can view the city from this area. I used to go and grab something to eat. And I used to go and grab something to eat and sit there, and I'm looking through the city because it's like a really nice scenic road. Like it's very nice from there, from the up the hill, you're looking down the city. And it's at night. I used to sit there around 7 or something like that. I go sit there in my car, turn my air conditioning on, and I'm sometimes like if it's in the summer or whatnot, and I just sit there and have my meal and watch the city from that area. So anyhow, let's say for example, this guy, his name is Taylor, one of the two brothers. I was sitting there one time eating. I was talking to one of my friends you know, in my car, and I had him like in a speaker, and I was eating, and I was looking. I was just talking, and to my friend, whatever, over the phone, and then this car came, a truck, a gray truck. Canada, the most is like a lot of the police cars are gray. Okay, there are gray cars, like gray trucks. Okay, and these gray trucks, this gray truck came and parked behind me. And when I was talking to him, I just felt like I was being radiated, and I was telling my friend like on the phone, and I was just saying, I feel like my body's heating up. Like I didn't know. I said I was maybe I was coming down or something, but I didn't know what it was. Why my body's heating up like that? Like I felt like I was sweating. The AC was, in the car working and stuff. So I have no reason to be heating up all of a sudden. But then I've noticed my car engine was revving. It was going like it's changing rev, like it's not normal, and it's a new car. It was a new car. It was a brand new car, and I said, why the car is acting this way? And I look behind me on a truck behind me, and I see like a red dot, like a laser or something like that, pointing at my car. Okay, and I said to myself, oh my God, that red dot, whatever coming from the truck behind me, is making my car act this way. It was literally, I was being cooked through radiation. That they have a device or a weapon that is causing me this infliction. Okay, so to get back to why I'm telling you the story, because I saw the picture of the brothers. I was just telling you, let's call them tailors. Okay, let's say, for example, for the example's sake, okay, call them tailors. Anyhow, I looked at the picture online a couple of days ago, 3 days ago, whatnot. The older one I do not recognize. So when I was sitting in my car that day, there is a car came, a yellow Mercedes, but it's an older Mercedes. Like it was like maybe 15-year-old Mercedes, yellow. And this guy was wearing a hat. It was like one of those like you know Spectre Gadgets hats. You know what I mean? Those ones. I can't remember what it looks like. But anyhow, he parked next to me, and um, and the truck was still behind me, cooking me through radiation, whatever. He said to me, "Why are you following me?" He says, "Why you follow me?" And I'm like, looking at him like, "What the hell are you talking about?" I'm sitting here in my car eating my food, talking to my friend on the phone. I'm dealing with shit in my head. And I'm like, I didn't know what he was talking about. Okay? I didn't know why he would say something like that. And then my friends are like, he got quiet in the car because I had him in the speaker. And I said to him, "Sir, I don't think I was following you. It's a mistake. Like I've been sitting here for almost half an hour, and I have not moved him here." He's like, "Oh, I can swear I saw your car driving, following me around." And I said, "No, that wasn't me." "Oh, okay." So, and he drove off. So, when he came to that area, I'll tell you what happened. Because I break things down. I'll tell you what happened. So, I looked at the picture yesterday, 3 days ago, and I look at the brother's picture. I recognize the younger one, not the older one. There was a one on the right, and like if you're facing the picture, one on the right, one on the left. The younger one, the one on the left. I recognize him. That was the same guy. Was in that parking lot, telling me why you follow me around, wearing a hat, his old Mercedes, and stuff like that. He was trying to help me. He's trying to tell me to move out of that area. Like he was trying, because I was being targeted. But who am I being targeted by at that point? And he's trying to help me. He's trying to tell me like to move out of this area because I've been cooked. Okay? So, if he is not involved and he tried to help me that night, I'm 100%, I can bet my bottom dollar it's him, the younger one on the left. I have a photographic memory, and I look at somebody, and I looked at the picture. I kept thinking to myself, why do I recognize this face? Why do I know this face? I know he's wearing a hat, but the face feature I recognize. You can't fool me. I know. I looked at him and I just said to myself, it's him. Why I recognize this guy? And I kept looking, and then I was like, oh my God, that was the guy in Mercedes when I was in Calgary. Ah, now it makes sense. So, so let's, these Taylor guys, yeah, okay? Okay, these Taylor guys worth millions. They donated to University of Calgary, when I was in Calgary, $150 million, okay, to open a digital library in University of Calgary, okay? And I just looked on, like, a couple of weeks ago, they donated 20 million to the same university. Okay, apparently they graduate from University of Calgary. They went on working for oil and gas, and one is an engineering, one is an engineer, and whatever. And I don't know how they made their fortune, but I know it's a dirty money. I tell you why. When they're involved in this kind of program, it's dirty money, it's blood money. When you experiment on people, I feel, I'll tell you what I'm thinking, what my thought behind all of this. These people, they're always been involved with experimentation. You know, Canada, United States used to experiment on people in Canada. You know that, right? For mind control, it started in Canada. It's not in the US. Did you know that? It started also in Germany or whatnot. But Canada plays a big part on mind control experimentation done to people. Look it up online. If you think I'm bluffing, you'll be shocked to know that Canada still does practices stuff like that. You know what I mean? How do you think this? The mass gravesite of Native people was found of children being experimented on, annihilated. Canada is like they practice wicked shit, and people, excuse my French again, but anyhow, people think Canada is like the land of milk and honey. When I was in Poland, someone told me, I want to go to Canada. Canada's so nice. Science is so great. I heard all the baby. I'll tell you something. You know, don't waste your money buying a ticket or going a visa to Canada, because this is what they do to people, and their own people don't know. If you tell a Canadian who told me, even though I was not born in Canada, but they tell me, one of my professor at that university, my Royal University, she told me I'm like a fifth generation Canadian. And I'm looking at her, and I had to stop myself, because I know if I say a condescending kind of comment, I don't think she'd give me an A that she gave me. You know what I'm saying? She'd probably make me work a lot harder for getting even a pass. I wanted to say to her, fifth generation, 10th generation means nothing. You're not a native person. Aboriginals, Indians are the originals of this or this country. Do not throw this like I'm fifth generation or eighth generation Canadian. You're not a native person. Do you have a feather on top of your head? Shut up. Don't sit there and telling me I'm a fifth generation, trying to make me feel less Canadian. You understand? Because I was not born there. I went there when I was young. But hey, to each his own. You want to be more Canadian, go ahead. But Canada is not what is people are making it seem. It's not like country is need to be raved about, okay? And so is the U.S. So is United Kingdom. So is France, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? All those countries, they go to other countries and rob countries from natural resources. In Canada and United States, for example, they rob the native from their land. When this guy came in, the founder of United States, he's a discoverer. How could you discover a country that when you went there, there's somebody already living in it? You did not discover anything. You stole, you robbed. You do not claim uh, founding something that you already found somebody already living in that country. You know what I'm saying? And the history is fabricated, made up, is bullshit. Okay? I'll tell you what the history is. It's made up. It's man made up. And it's not, you go to university, you think you want to get a degree, you want to learn something new, you're learning lies and deception. Nothing. The education system is broken. The education system is beyond me. You know what I mean? It's like I cannot wrap my head around this BS education system. Okay? They're not teaching people anything of great knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, look at the United States. They always want to say that we won wars and we won, but Vietnam Wars, they never said that they lost that war. You know what I'm saying? We fought Vietnam. Blah blah blah. You lost Vietnam. Afghanistan, you lost that. You know what I mean? You act, yeah, you won a few, but you lost two. But you need to acknowledge the win and losses. Okay? Do not try to make yourself a winner chicken dinner all the time. Okay? So, truth to be told, do not act God Almighty. Any stuff. Anyhow, so to get back to that guy in the parking lot. Sorry, I'm a little bit it's random today. I'm just talking about stuff. I'm talking about the misery, the pain, the chaos I've gone through. Anyhow, these people, these two brothers, they made their wealth from blood money. The soprano blood money. You know what I mean? This is, I feel, they made the millions because they experiment on people. How could you be involved in something like so dark and demented like this? I could never have that blood on my hands. I would never experiment on people if they give me billions. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's hell. That you're bound to go to hell for doing shit like that to people. Okay? Do not. Okay, my advice to all of you target individuals: do not join these people. Do not take their money. Okay? And do not attack anybody on a snap of a finger. Okay? Because that judgment is gonna come on you. You cannot. God is not forgiving when you hurt other people. You understand? You need to understand that God is not forgiving. I'm just saying. I'm repeating myself because I want you to understand. I want you to really comprehend what I'm telling you. You hurt people. This is not forgiven. God will wage a war in your sorry ass. Okay? Do not do that. Do not join these people. I have nothing right now. I'm not working. I haven't worked for so long. But hey, at least I'm happy. I have not hurt anybody. My attack started in Calgary and my neighbors, all of that. Laws were broken. And these two brothers came in my life, and one of them pretending in that parking lot to want to help me. I tell you why he wanted to help me. One brother was attacking me, whatever, and they were working together. The satanic ritual circle, they're working together, trapping me in this witchcraft circle. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean. But anyhow, because they were hoping I would join them, because their intention showed. Because I had I worked at this hotel at the time at the University of Calgary called Hotel Alma. It's closed now. But anyhow, my manager told me, why don't you join these people? They can can make you wealthy. When I said no, it's like hell broke loose. Like I said to somebody, F your mother. Because I chose not to join, and then, which is my choice. God gave us free will. I choose not to join. It's up to me not to join. You know what I'm saying? You're going to twist my arm? You're going to make me do something I don't want to do? I don't know. And they're all like being very vindictive. little cunts. Excuse my French, again. But anyhow, they're all being very vindictive little bitches. Okay, and trying to trap me in this like I have no choice sort of sort of room, like I'm like they like I feel like I'm surrounded by the enemy. I have no choice but to do what they want. They don't know what they. You know what? I looked at Larian. Remember the video I linked in one of my videos? Larian's these star children. They come from, you know, this planet of higher vibration and all that stuff. So I think we're a part of that. But anyhow, the guy pointed out 12 points how to find out if you're a Larian, and it's tough. You know what I scored out of the 12? I scored 11. And one is like 50-50. 12 out of 12 points, 11 I scored like 100%. Okay? One of the point is when Larians, the behavior change when you were being attacked. Okay? One of the point. I'm going to see if I can find it. I'm going to link it again in this video. You go and look at this, basically 12 major points how to find out if you're a Larian or not. And the one I think I said iffy because they said we left cats. We have love. We do love cats. I do love cats, but I'm allergic to cats. Okay, that's why. I used to have cats when I was younger, so that's why I said 50-50. I don't love cats now because they make me feel sick. Okay, but anyhow, but antihistamine helps. I take antihistamine. I'm fine. Okay, but anyhow, but that's why I said no. I don't think that point. I give that point because it's not. I don't like cats because of, allergies. Okay, but the 11 points. So one of the points is Larians known to act aggressively and defensive, and will put up a wall, a defense wall, and will attack if they are being attacked. Okay. When I lived in that house, they knew. My neighbors knew, because one of the professors, his name is Peter, Shodes, I'm saying his name, and at university, my Royal University, he knew who I was, because there's another professor, her name is Michelle, knew what I was, because I found out Michelle and Peter, they practice witchcraft, because I saw him in a dream. Where my gift is? Before my targeting, I used to see things in a dream before manifest. Things before happening. I used to see him in a dream state. Okay? And so anyhow, I saw him and Peter and Michelle going to this mountain, and they put like in a piece of paper, it has like a sigil in it, like a whatever, like whatever sigil, like it's Star of Davis, Star of whatever. Anyhow, I saw my name on that sigil in a dream. I saw it in a dream. Okay. Then my targeting have begun. Okay. I saw him go to this, because at that point I was threatening him to go to the police, to charge them for whatever they're doing for coming into my life in that neighborhood, whatnot. And he felt threatened. He felt like, my cover is going to be blown, and so I'm going to have to shut him up. So they went to this mountain, him and that little witch, and they did something, witchcraft on me. You know what I'm saying? And so anyhow, everything made up. And then I saw one time I woke up from sleep. I heard him like at that point I didn't know what target individual program is, mind control is. I didn't even know what mind control. Could you believe that? I used to see it in the movies. I never used to believe it. Anyway, before my targeting, I saw it. I saw it in this. They're like this Taylor guy, the younger one. I think it was the younger one. I didn't see him. Maybe it could be the younger one. Maybe it's the older one. With this professor, like they're in my head. They're like in my head, literally talking down and telling him, "Oh, where did you find him?" They're talking about me. Where did you find him? You understand? And I said, I woke up and I was like, who said that? And then they got silent. Like I woke up like because they woke me because I felt like the voice was in my head. Like I literally before I found out about this targeting program, I thought I was going crazy. I didn't know what's going on. I didn't know somebody could, intercept your dream. I didn't know somebody could come and control your mind, try to control your mind. Because if they can't control my mind, they would have let me join. The 8-9 years they're going at it, whacking me, hurting me, hurting my family or stuff. I'm still not joining. Wow, your program I guess is not working. You know what I'm saying? But anyhow, I'm just saying that I'm annoyed with these people. I want them to go to hell, pretty much. So I'm telling you, these people. And yeah, one more thing I've noticed about look at these pictures, the two brothers. You know what they look like? They are Jews in disguise. The nose speak volumes. Their nose are like they're Jewish. You're Jewish people. So targeted individual, you need to know the people are endorsing this program are all Jews. Okay? So you need to understand who's your enemies. Okay? I like the some Jews, Orthodox Jews are okay. Anyone who keep the Torah is okay. Is man of God. But when they created the country, Israel, they rob it from the Palestinians. They created a new language. So creating a new language is not the old language of the Torah. These the ones are the enemy. Okay. So whoever put you in this program is your enemy, are the Jews. I know I should not, lump them all in one little bundle, but the majority of them, okay? Orthodox Jews are okay. Anybody who keeps the Torah is okay. And anybody who's not attacking the Palestinians is okay. Okay? So let me make that clear. I'm lumping these people because the one who paid to this program to experiment on you are these people. So I looked at these two brothers. I see freaking I don't know what I see. I see Jews. You know what I'm saying? I'm 100% sure that are Jews. Okay? Anyhow, so sorry, a little bit random, but I'm a little bit livid. I'm thinking to myself, you know what? God will avenge on my behalf, but you guys should you forgive that judgment is not gonna come. It's not gonna come. Okay? So be all lovey-dovey, and you want to forgive him, and you want to spread love, hug a tree, and because they will not hesitate put you in this program infinitely, okay, until you die, okay, and that's what's going to happen if God doesn't put an end to it. But God is going to put an end to it. Do not doubt God will, but when you forgive, God is not going to judge them because it's already forgiven. You understand? So I want you to understand that. Don't be all forgiving. We're asking what's rightfully ours. Judgments on these people responsible. Okay? So anyhow, sorry guys. Just want to talk about stuff. I want to talk about things that is aggravating me. Okay, so yeah, I have nothing else to say. Get ready. There's energies being released today in a planet alignment, and also today the 4th, April 4th, and the main activation is going to be coming on April 8th. If you watch the last Airbender, when he is pulling energy, activating this energy to attack or stuff, you see that black. You know why the black arrow that goes from the back of the head into the front, it goes white. That means the sun is activated by the sun. You understand? Before that is black. If you look at it in Avatar, no, not Avatar. The Last Airbender is black because that presentation of the moon, but it's activated by the sun when it goes white. So, anyhow, I hope this helped, and sorry about my randomness.